What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Many of you are good black men. Some of y'all are dusty, don't pay your bills, your breath stinks, but the majority of the brothers on my channel, I believe that God has ordained you to be good, hard-working black men. Some of y'all may sell drugs on the side, I'm not sure, but the majority of you, I believe, are good black men. And do you know what? Most women, when they describe the kind of guy that they want, I mean, some may want a dope dealing, gold teeth wearing, pants hanging off his behind, having pookie, but they're never really gonna come out and say it in front of their friends, even if they like the guy. What are they gonna say, my brothers? They're going to say, I want a God-fearing man. Almost started preaching right there. A God-fearing man, a man who fears the Lord. They're gonna always tell you that. And let me give you a scenario, black men. What if I were to tell you that not only could you get a God-fearing man, you're going to get a pastor. Now that's the most ultimate God-fearing man that you can have. Now I know that some of them is shady, okay? I know that some of them ain't cool. Some of them got dog houses that got like Jim and Tammy Baker back in the 80s. They were so rich their dog had an air conditioning in their house. I'm living in Africa in 2024, I ain't got it. So we know that some of them was corrupt. But if you're a woman and you dating a religious leader, this is not only is he a religious leader, he is the ultimate of what thus saith the Lord. And when we look at black women, this is what they need. God has brought this man into your life. This is exactly what happened with Meagan Good and Devon Franklin. God brought her this particular man. And guess what? You know what happened? He divorced her. Yes, right. Yeah, somehow he divorced her. He left her. That's right. The God-fearing man that God wanted you to have said, I don't even want to be with your ass no more. And then came on and acted real professional. And he went on and got him a Dominican IG model. He got so tired of you, he went and got him an IG model. That's how much the pastor's tired of you. So then Meagan Good decided that she was going to go with Jonathan Majors. Now, she was on the Breakfast Club and was talking about what the Lord said to her when it came to Jonathan Majors.
Was there even a point in that where you were like, yo, this is a lot. This is too much. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
Okay.
No. I was talking to God and I knew I was exactly where I was supposed to be.
Love that.
And I've learned along the way that not only will things not always make sense to me, but sometimes they won't make sense to other people.
Now that's interesting. The Lord can tell you where to be with Jonathan Majors, a man who had his white keep it hype woman wasn't thinking about you as a black woman. And if he was still on, he wouldn't have ever needed your ass. But all of a sudden, God is speaking to you. The same God that was speaking to you when you had the pastor. And now I think I'm going to speak for many black men when we say, girl, that's bullshit. Girl, you think that somebody gonna believe that? The Breakfast Club, listen, they might want to eat that up. But we sitting back thinking like, baby, you can't be that serious, are you? Are you really serious? You mean the same God that brought you the pastor and you was talking about how much love y'all had in the church, y'all was hooping and hollering together and you was praising God together, and through all of that Jesusness and all of that, now that God told that man to leave you and now God is telling you to get with Jonathan Majors because the God spoke to you. So who was speaking to you the whole time you was with, oh boy, Devon Franklin? See, it was somebody talking to you, baby. It was a God, but it probably wasn't the God. Want to know what God was talking to you? Besides probably the man down under, if you want to believe that. The God of Meagan Good. And see, here is the issue that we are dealing with today, black men, and many of us in any faith that we have. I even see it in Africa. We have a hard time trying to make God be who we are when God is not who we are. We should be striving as a group of people or believers to be trying to be more like what he put out there in whatever the book that you believe or whatever your faith is. Rules are going to be similar, although some things may not be the same. So then what does that mean for me? That means, listen to what I'm saying, I can't lean into my own ideologies and say, oh, you know what? Since I feel like this is right, well, this is God is telling me. Well, then if you're a God, how is God making mistakes? If God keeps telling you to do something and it's failing, then that means God is a lie. And God cannot lie. God cannot fail. Only you can fail. Because Numbers 23:19, one of the most popular scriptures I used to hear when I was coming up is, God is not a man that he should lie. Or if you want to say New International Version, and God is not human that he should lie. Not a human being that he should change his mind. Does he speak and then not act? Does he promise and not fulfill? See, these are the things that humans do. And a lot of women in the church, I have noticed this, that every time there's a bad decision coming amongst Black Christian women, all of a sudden God is such and such, and God is here and there, and God is this. Y'all need to stop playing with God and put him in y'all BS like that for real. And a lot of Black men do not like that. I'm talking from experience. Black men look at that and we like, oh man, like no. And you fine, I actually like you, baby. But you know what? Look at that. You have a God. The God is called unaccountability. The God is called, oh hell no. The God is called, if I leave now and get away from it now, because I'm gonna tell you like this, man, I don't care how fine somebody is or what they look like, okay? If you have seen that pattern of dustiness, you're gonna find out, you know what? Let me go head on and just get out of there. Let me leave her alone. Okay, I'm you know what? I'm just tired of her. Let me no, I ain't gonna go through this no more. Let me get up out of there right now. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when you start talking about what somebody's saying that God is leading them to fail, that God has told them to fail and fail a lot, you better be getting your ass up out of there. Because God has said a lot of things and ain't none of them been dealing with failure. One of the reasons why we as humans fail so much is because we are not listening to instructions. Because we decide that we want to do what we feel like doing. And we want to lean into our own understanding when that's not the case. That's not the case, okay? That's not it. So we need to stop blaming God for all of these problems that we are having. Because when God brought you the preacher, you were saying the same thing too, and you didn't change. See, the thing was with her. See, God is supposed to bring her somebody in which she can stay like she is. But if you're ever a Christian or if you're a Muslim or any kind of Abrahamic faith, you are striving to become stronger in the faith as you are submitting to the faith and giving yourself to what God would like you to be, not with what you want to give God. Imagine you go to church and you go and tell God, well, listen, God, this is who I want to be for myself. And if you don't like it, you get the F on. That's what y'all saying. I see so many ladies here. You know, I live in Africa. Look, these ladies are Muslims, right? We got some different kind of Muslims here in East Africa. You see them on Sunday or Saturday at the mall, and they got, you know, they're in there with their hot jeeps and all that. Then come Friday, Saturday night, oh, damn, is that you with the Johnny Walker Red at your table? Is that you with the Don Julio? Is that you twerking in the club? Bouncing boobies and cheeks? Now, don't get me wrong, I like that a lot, but damn, you know what I'm saying? When we see the little Ramadan months, now all of a sudden you back religious? Is that you? I know a one girl in Nairobi, she's a stripper. And then you go to Eid, and then there she is, all down up. So you want to be, you know, Islamic or Muslim when you feel like it, and then booty bounce to other times. Y'all think that God is crazy? Do y'all think that? And a lot of Black men, we see this and we like, no, these are potential problems. We don't, no. Let me go ahead and leave her right now. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate for all you do. Turn the bell. We're out.